not early. I know it's already running. Excuse me. This is so crazy. Hey, yes, child. What's up, boo? How are you, love? Let me tell you something. I try to get a roommate. I'm gonna wait for more people to come because I'm gonna tell you what the person did. And I know we live in a world it's not safe, and you know I got trust issues and stuff. And so I put up an ad for roommate wanted, and quite a few people answered the ad and stuff. But what was weird was I didn't put my phone number. I didn't put my phone number, and guess what? They got my phone number. I'm like, because I'm scared already. So I'm scared already, and I'm taking a chance doing something that I don't really want to do. But due to circumstances that's beyond my control, I'm going to take a chance and do it. So, let me get my, um, let me get my serum. So I'm going to get my serum. This is this. Squeeze a little bit out of piss juice. Oof. Wait a minute. Wash my hands. It's clean. Okay. Here we go. So, I had wanted to get a roommate, but I didn't put my phone number. So, not put my phone number, that means I'll be interviewing people for the apartment. Oh, my skin must be eating this shit up or something. So, the guy called my phone. A few people respond to the ad. But I didn't want to get my phone number out until I interview people and find out where their heads are. Because we live in a world where crazy is real. And we know they're real. So this guy hits me up. And I was really thinking about, I'm kind of you know, a little crazy. Well, somebody say a lot crazy. So I was very leery because we know we live in a world where people are crazy and mentally ill. You bring them into your home, and I hear stories that you can't get them out your home. They're tearing up your home. They're robbing you, or maybe take your life. And I did a story in reference to that. Let me see. Shit goes missing. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And the thing was, this is the thing that gets me. So I posted the ad and stuff. I'm a little nervous because, you know, Raven gets some shit. And I'm like, what's wrong with this damn thing? So the guy hit me up. He says, I'm hitting you about your ad. But I didn't put my phone number. How you got my phone number? He says, well, once you post something, we can get your phone number. That defeats the purpose. So why am I trying to look for a roommate? You must have given my address and just let you just come on over. Have a busload of people coming to my house. I have to be safe, and I don't just post something and just say, here's my phone number, call me. Or put it on the internet as far as my phone number, and the man called my phone. It kind of messed me up because I was like, how you get my phone? And he was like, well, it's up here. Which makes me think, because modern technology and stuff, there's always ways you could break a code and come straight to somebody's phone or somebody's computer, because people can find you these days. So I was like, how you get my phone number? He said, once you say something back, I get your phone number. So I'm like, okay. Now, you know me in the background, because listen, I don't trust people. And to bring somebody to my house, you have to be careful because people come to your house, they rob you, they're killing you. You have to put locks in your doors. And I just wasn't ready for that. I just need your money. I don't need all that. And then also, like, to smoke weed, they like little parties. And you can't say too much because you're renting a room. So he pops up, and when he texted me. He was like, I don't know if the room is still available. I was like, how you get my phone number? He said, well, I said that part right. So I'm like, first of all, I have trust issues, which you already know. Second of all, I'm feeling really leery because now I'm like, you have to do some type of investigation to get my phone number. That makes me think maybe my phone number will lead you to my apartment and you know exactly where I live at. So now I'm scared. So he was like, well, is the apartment available? I was like, I don't know. So he says, well, I done moved into 5 different places and I ain't paying nothing. I tell you, if they crazy, I can find them. My record has not changed. If they're crazy, I can find them. And he was like, I think he was low-key laughing, like, because he kind of knew I was a little shooken up. I don't believe his story that it just popped up. Unless it's true, but I just can't understand how you're posting something and you get this much information. I'm supposed to interview, go into the messengers and see if it's somebody I want to, I feel safe with. But here it is, he's on my phone, which is crazy. So he laughed about it. He thought it was funny. I didn't find it funny at all because my thing is people come up missing. You could be traffic. Because if you're already in the house, all you gotta do is just knock me in the damn head and call your boys up and y'all can just come and cut my body up, or be a person in the closet cut up. So obviously I told him, I said no, I'm not gonna do it. So I deleted everything. I act like I deleted the whole app. I deleted everything. I discontinued everything. I was like, no, I don't feel safe about this. I have to figure out another way because this ain't it. I was like, this ain't it. Because the thing about it is, when you move people into your house, they could do anything they want. You could be sleeping. You just don't know what. You got to trust people to live with you. Because at this point, they're already in. You're in the back room sleeping, and they come up to the door. Next thing you know, it's the back of your head. They beating you in the face and take your life. Not saying I'm over dramatic, but I'm like, the thing that made me didn't feel comfortable because he started laughing. I lived in 5 different places, and I didn't even pay rent. So now, I said, okay. Well, you told me I got the message, the memo loud and clear, and I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. So then after that, I didn't feel safe because for you to do that much digging for information, it was crazy to me. That's a lot of digging. For you to find that much information, it has to take a certain type of person to look for you like that, in my opinion. But that's either here or there. I already dropped the ad. I said, no, fuck this shit. How crazy motherfuckers ain't coming. Mm-mm. Let me go get me something to drink. This is the thing. A lot of men want me to tap into my feminine energy because I love to look like a bum. And I get it. A lot of guys are like, you don't want no lashes, you don't try to look beautiful. I don't give a fuck. But the funny thing is, I have to agree that I've changed a lot. I've been through a lot. So you wouldn't get the same version of me that I would have been before. There's levels of pain, and when a person hurts you, you don't just bounce back unless you're just a cold-hearted bitch. Then you wouldn't have no problem bouncing back. But if you're a person that care about people, you ain't gonna bounce back quick. Anyway, so I'm trying to tap into my feminine energy, which is a fucking joke to me. The thing is that gets me is I'm always hiding myself. I'm always trying to be less attractive. The reason why I do this is because I'm over it. That's fine. And a lot of times, I'm judged. Of course, I'm judged. Everything I do, I get judged on. And I don't really want that energy, but of course, I'm going to get it. Unwanted energy is real. That's how the world works. Can't stop it. That's how it goes. And when I was going through the whole thing with the apartment, I was like, you know what? Y'all want to act this way. Y'all want me to fuck out. I'll get the fuck out. My sister got on the phone. She's like, oh no, bitch, that's not what we do. We fight back. I was like, oh. The thing about it is, at some point, you get tired of fighting. Like, you fight for every goddamn thing. You always fighting. You gotta fight for this, you gotta fight for that. You don't wanna fight no more. If you wanna win, guess what? You're the winner. And it's exhausting because mentally, it's exhausting. You gotta fight for every damn thing. And I don't know. But anyway, I don't have to fight for a drink. But I am going to start taking up some of these offers. These men be asking me, can they take me out to... I'm, I'm trying. I'm trying not to be scared. Because I'd be scared as fuck. I put in these lashes. I've had these lashes for so long. This ain't me. I don't wear this kind of shit, but I used to. The old me. But the new me don't give a fuck. And it's difficult to try to go back to who you once was when you've been hurt. So once you've been hurt, you don't return back to old you. I just don't. I think I'm on my stud years. I'm in my lesbian stage. Not that I want no pussy, but I don't know. I just don't. I don't like makeup. That's how I am. But I do like a good drink. I'm gonna be one of those winos. There's nothing wrong with being a wino. In fact, I'll start it for you. I wish I could be a man that I wish I could have a drinking buddy. Like a person that likes to drink, get fucked up. That means I don't have to pay for my own shit. They could come over, we could hang out, get drunk. But you know, mothers live. If it's a man, an accident's gonna happen. But the choice of men these days are not very beautiful to me. Their hearts are so cold. And I don't want to be another victim, just a pain. I know what it's like to be hurt, so why is it, pick somebody else that hurts my. This has been a strange month. Everything can happen to somebody has happened to me. I don't get it. I know there's a message in the madness. I mean, I was going to do Uber Eats. I was like, at least it's a little something. It's not what I want, but it's a little something. We're doing a background check. I said, well, how long is that? We need 2 days. I said, bitch, I need my money now. But so I had to go through the background. And remind you, we already did that before. So now they do another background check on me. We already did a background check. So now in the meantime, while I could be making money, I'm in the background check, so I ain't getting shit. So I'm like, okay. Now I'm starting to believe the curse is real. The curse is on me so strong, and it's kicking my butt. Okay. And then I'm thinking, how am I gonna get past this? The rent supposed to be due today. I ain't got shit to get them. I give them a story. They probably give me the boot. But I'm gonna throw them something, but it's not gonna be much. It ain't gonna be the rent they want. But once upon a time, a person like me ends up in court a whole lot. It was at one time I was in court. The paperwork was this big, like a whole. In fact, it's embarrassing, but I don't give a fuck. Excuse me. And I went to court. I went to court so much. When I walked through the door, the judge was like, "Hey, look who's here." Shit happened. So I was in court so much that I became a familiar person inside the courtroom, which is embarrassing. But due to the fact that shit I've been through in this life, nothing is embarrassing to me because I don't give a fuck. I've been in the back room, I've been in the front room of the court building. I've been in so many sides of the room. It's a damn shame. This can't be my life. This cannot be my life. I'm supposed to be rich. Somebody needs to call the person up above and type that and says, "Where? I need my money now." But I don't know. Shit is crazy. Anyway, so I have no money for rent. So I'll see how that's gonna work out. I'm acting like nothing's wrong. My whole fucking world is falling down. But I'm treating it like everything is great. I'm getting fucked left and right without the payment. But I'm acting like everything's fine. I'm used to this. Black eyes, punch in the face. It's okay. I'm used to it. You stop hitting me in the ribs. You stop hitting me in the head. It's okay. I can take it. But how long is the question? So this man calls me up. Not called me, he made me an email. He says to me, "How would you like to be a truck driver?" I said, "No problem." So he tells me, "Would you have a problem sleeping in the truck because you have to travel really far and you have to get a passport?" Some of you sleep inside of a truck. So you know I'm gonna have my camera on. So when somebody come to kill me, why am I come to kill me? I'll be sleeping all in the woods, in the wilderness. It's just like a perfect crime scene being set up. I can imagine I'm sitting there, people banging on my window. Can we come inside? Next, you know, they trying to kill me. But okay. Wish I could help you. Thank you, Rocky Johnny. 2 days. Exactly. 2 days I have to wait. That shit is crazy to me. And remind you, I already did the background check. That's how you started it. I'm like, now you see why I say I'm cursed. You can't make this shit up. I'm cursed. Either this apartment is cursed from hell, but you cannot make this shit up. This is what I learned from this Marlin place. You take a rubber band and you take it and you put it back here like this. Let me see. You take a rubber band. Let's fucking do it right. Can I see this? Because you know I'm blonde as a bitch. So I take a rubber band and I pull it in. Is I'm doing it right? Let me see. I pulled it in. Let's see. So it makes it much more. When I was doing this fashion show for they take your clothes and they take a clip and stuff and they fix it so everything could fit more um tight fitting. I was like, cause you know my nosy big, so I'm looking at everything. But I'll leave my glasses on. I bleached my hair back to blonde. Don't judge me, you already know. I bleached it blonde. My forehead is probably on fire. I got cocoa butter on my face. I done burnt my face up. But stress is a killer. Um, I'm in USA. Get up. But thank you, Rocky Johnny. Thank you, baby. How are you, Rocky Johnny? I'm saying. Hey, Evelina, what's up, Mom? Let me tell you something. Even though you don't have the money for the rent or whatever, as long as you're paying something, they won't do nothing to you. It's something. Even if it's $5 or $10, the attempt is that you're trying to do something, so they won't fuck with you. The thing is that you're trying to do something. A lot of times, it may not be much or it may not be the price. Obviously, it's not. But the fact of the matter is that you gave something. They will work with you. Trust me. It's really not as bad as you probably think, but I'm a dramatic, so you know when shit go wrong with me, it go really wrong. I be taking shit personal. I just feel like it's an attack on me. It's like, Lord, I'm reading the Bible, I pray every morning, but you still keep coming after me. When are them soldiers going to start helping me? Guess he'd be like, oh, shut up, bitch, have a drink. You know, it's crazy. Hey, I'm blind as shit. But in a weird way, I don't know what it is. I feel like God is taking me through these challenges to show me something. Now, maybe I would say maybe I'm just a little, but we know I'm a lot little. But I feel like he's watching me, like he's walking with. I know a couple of days ago I was laying in the bed and somebody was going, and I was like, who's sleeping next to me in the bed? I mean, they were sleeping next to me in the bed, and I could hear them. It's almost they was right here in the bed with me, and I'm on. But I'm used to it. I'm used to stuff like that happening. But I'm like, and you know me, if you're in my bed, could you pay the rent? They're like, oh no, you got to go. Listen, obviously you watching me, so you know I'm in the struggle. This not a flexing. And it's so funny because they be watching me, but they ain't helping me. I'm like, yo, at joining anytime you could help, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I don't even know why I'm even here anymore. You know, I don't know. And once upon a time, I felt it was a purpose. Now it feels a punishment. So I don't know. Ooh, somebody's deleting these comments. S-Child, my little sister she don't be fucking playing about. That's why I love you, S-Child. My sister don't be playing about me. It feels good. You like my salon. You like my salon nose. My sister don't be playing about. At least somebody love me. Thank you, Lord, for sending me S-Child. And Evelina, too. And let me not forget names. And it's funny because look at me trying to use my brain. Yumi, Evelina, Miss Moore, Christopher. It's funny because, listen, one day, you know what's funny because I told you, I said one day, I want to turn the camera on and all this excitement is happening. Well, clearly it's another excitement, but this ain't what I was asking for. So this other job that I applied for, which I'm perfect for, it's like we decided to go another direction. I was like, okay. They go in the other direction, bitch. You have to keep telling me. But the funny thing is, they know I can do the job, but then they never even saw me in person. They already told me no. You never even saw me in person. You done told me no. There once upon a time was a thing called interview, where you pop in and get to look at you. You ain't even doing that. You just saying no. No. You ain't even seen me. I ain't walked to the door. Ain't seen no on Zoom, nothing. No, it's a no for me. I'm like, okay. It's just, like Shante say, rain on me. If I had it my way, I would stay drunk. I would stay drunk forever. I'd be the most alcohol. My whole walk would be this. My whole walk would be drunk. Hey, 100% boo. What's up, baby? My whole life would be drunk. I'd be so jealous of people be like, I'm like, damn. I'd be wanting to take a straw and put it in their hands and let me taste it because it must be something good because I need to go where you at. Because clearly, let me tell you something. So, I posted a picture of me online and this will let you know how fucked up I am. I posted a picture of me. I got this white T-shirt on, and I'm laying down. Nothing sexy, just a white T-shirt with a little dirt probably on it. It's dingy. It's not really white, but thank God the camera lies for me sometimes. I guess God be like, what the hell is this? The thing is, men want glamour, and I don't have it. I'm fresh out. Why you want glamour? Raven wants a drink. I want a drink, sir. I want to have a drink. It's once upon a time that I just want things to go a certain way, and I don't give a fuck. I remember once upon a time. Remember when the wigs used to be one type of wig? Now they got these motherfuckers. These motherfucker wigs be crazy. This should be crazy. But one thing about a man, he know not to pull that motherfucker. Like these wigs be crazy. I ain't got to sit in the damn. I ain't have to sit in the African braiding store. Cause let me tell you, so once upon a time, I went to the braiding store. I got there. What the time I got to the braiding store? I got there 8 o'clock in the morning. I left that bitch next day at 3 or 4 o'clock, almost 4 o'clock next day. I was like, oh hell, nobody never told me that you spend a whole day in the break. When they invented this shit, I was like, you'll never see me again. She said, I'm charging, no, you ain't charging me no 2,000 my ass. I'm getting, and the thing is, I ordered this bitch online, it was only $40. But when you go into the stores, it's like $200. But you just go online and order it, it was 40 fucking dollars. Also order some contact lenses to change your eyes to make you look exotic. They're beautiful. When I tell you, my eyes turned. You thought I was in Michael Jackson Thriller. My shit was red as hell. But it was beautiful. The eyes was beautiful. They was doing what it needed to do. But I'm going to tell you something. I was blind as a motherfucker. It was beautiful, though. I was like, what happens when I have to wear my real eyes out? They would wipe your eyes. They be like, damn, bitch, fake hair, fake eyes. You just all the way around fake. I don't give a fuck. Anyway. Okay. Let me get my glasses. Let the old blonde bitch see what you're saying. Okay. Thank you, Rocky Johnny. It's Rocky Johnny. Evelina, life is off. Exactly, Evelina. That's why I love you, Evelina, and S Child, and Miss Mo. I love all my sisters, because Lord knows without y'all, I don't know what the fuck I do. Because y'all know y'all sisters a big fucking mess. It's funny. I want to be the sister that have great stories. And like, I'm Miss Debbie the goddamn down, everything. I just want my sister to be proud of me. Like, bitch, you just miss more. Y'all be like, oh God, here's another episode of Raven. And it's funny because that's not what I want, but I share with y'all what I'm going through. And one thing I love about y'all don't judge me because y'all know Raven falls down more than most. It's like, we have to catch this bitch again. This bitch be falling. And now I'm in another dilemma. I've been jumped on, I don't fought, guys try to rape me. The shit I've been through that y'all have witnessed has been crazy as hell. It's been crazy. And it's funny because when I died, they be like, that bitch went through. I posted shit thinking I'm going to get money. You two never paid me. When I got over them, they was like, you're not partner. I got over 6 million people, something million people. They like, well, you're not a partner. Oh, I'm not a partner now. Okay. And the thing is, I don't even get upset. I'm so used to stuff happening to me bad that I don't get upset no more. That's so sad to be comfortable. I'm not comfortable, but accepting of bad things because it keeps happening. And I could boo-hoo-hoo and start crying. I don't cry because I expect it. I wish to God that one day I could come on here with a different story that I could share with y'all. But you're like, bitch, you not in this life, bitch. You need another body. You gotta die first to come back. I digress. And it's funny because one thing I've been trying to do was help people. And I've been attacked. But I think it's an old saying goes, no good deed goes unpunished. And trust me, I've been punished. I've been punished. That's why I don't want to dress up no more. Because I'm like, I don't want to, I don't want to say nothing negative, but y'all already know. Because my friend was like, you know, we was talking about a sales job. He was like, you could be a salesperson, but you always hiding yourself. The thing about it is, I don't hide myself. It's just that exposure sometimes bring negative energy, and a lot of times I don't want to hear it. I'm a real person with feelings, which no one cares about. Not I'm gonna say no one, but and the thing about it is, I go through a lot. Most people do, but we're talking about me right now. I'm talking about me. And the thing is, my rewards for what I've done has been zero. I'm not saying that because I do have y'all some. Listen, you have to get your blessings where you can. So thank God for y'all because y'all let me know I have to go through this world by my damn self. Refill. I'll be back. You know, the thing is, Pepsi, it was like, which one you like, Pepsi or Coke? I like Pepsi. I'm like, give me Pepsi because it tastes better with my wine. Remember, Red Fox, well, probably y'all younger than that. Y'all like, bitch, you old as fuck. Remember Ned the Wino? Y'all know, remember Ned the Wino? And they're like, who the fuck is Ned the Wino? Is that from Good Times or, I don't know, is that Ned the Wino from Good Times? But it was Ned the Wino. Okay, here we go. Nipple. What is happening with your, what is happening with your, I don't know, Rocky. I can't figure it out. Who's horny as true? Let me tell you something, 100%. This guy wanted me to move in with him. And of course I didn't want to do it. I'm not going to do it because I've heard stories about people moving with people and moving all the way far away and the motherfucker changes up on you. I listen to women crying and stuff. He changed up. And like, first of all, I would never move in with a goddamn, anyway. I would never move in with a man. Because one thing I do know, two words I don't want to hear, get out. Which my mother once said it and my ex-boyfriend once said it. After I caught him with his new boyfriend, he was like, I want you at my house. I was like, he's the first person that ever had sex with me. He was cheating with another person. And I caught them and he got upset with me. He threw me out. He had a whole fucking wife and everything. But you know, I should never again. And the man robbed me. It's so funny, you can't even have a good man. The bitch, men still. It's not funny. Men still. I mean, women still too, but who's fucking them? I ain't fucking no goddamn women. But men still. He's still your meats and your juices and your orange juice and your apples and your orange and your strawberry. The bitch just keeps stealing. Men still. They still your bonding glue, your electric glue. They still. They be still. That motherfucker come to shop. Yo, bitch, you still. Can you imagine? You think you find a good man, he come to rob you, he's doing some shopping with your shit. This is just not funny, but men still. Men still. So if you don't know, I think what's on, what was that? What was that show? Waiting to Exhale. She said, he done ran off with all my shit. I think it's called, what movie was that? What movie was that? She said he ran off with all my, excuse me. It would be if it was a photo. You know what I don't do? I don't look at none of my videos when I finish them. I do not look. I hate every last one. I hate my face. When I see my face, I'm like, oh God, I'm got to be the ugliest bitch in the world. I cannot stand my face. I can't stand looking at it. But what I will do, I will not click on one of my videos. I promise you. I see it coming. I click this shit off. Can't do it. Can't stomach it. I never knew Pepsi went flat. Okay, here we go. You know what would make my life better if I could start drinking hard liquor. You know it. Thank you, Rockin' Rodney. Thank you, Rockin' Rodney. You really get mad when you figure out they're fully exactly 100%. You know I'm a dumb blonde. I believe in love, and it's like, yeah, keep believing. You know how I feel like I feel like when you're looking for love, they be like, so you still believing? Come on, come on, come on. Next you know, then you run back. He don't want to be rude and say, bitch, you stupid. You already know how men are. Men cheat, bitch. Why are you crying? So you think women belong with you? And this one, but I want one. So you want a man, but you don't want everything that come with a man. I get it, because if you're attracted to men, you're attracted to men. And there's not much you can do to stop it, because no matter how fucked up they are, you want a man that can... I gotta stop thinking so nasty. You want a man to get on top of you and do his business. Get on top of me, do your business, mister. But these new age men, they get on top of you, baby. They look at your pocketbook. But that's not true, because a lot of men I meet now, they're very educated. But they sneaky as a motherfucker. But it's time for me to die, because I'm getting young men. And young men don't need me. That's the damn shit. I don't need them. As I've gotten older, I learned what I do need. As long as there's a liquor store around. But you know what I won't do? I won't buy toys. I'm not doing all that. So some girls pleasure themselves by buying. I ain't doing that's too much. That's too much. I can't see it. I can't see it. But I'm not knocking what you like, because you know that's what you into. Shit. Sticking all kind of Martha Stewart plastic way up your cootie cat. That ain't Raven. What Raven will do is, when you sticking stuff inside of you, I'll be in the kitchen making me a drink. When you see me say, oh, look at that drunk bitch. Absolutely. I concur. That drunk bitch. Absolutely. So I went on the website. Of course, you know I'm a hypochondriac. I'm such a hypochondriac. The doctors wouldn't open the door. It's not funny. It's not funny, but the doctors wouldn't open the door for me. I was like, I'm sick. Something's wrong with me. I'm sick. And they would open the door at the doctor's office. And they told me to go jogging. I was like, there's something wrong with me, clearly. But my thing was, like, if it's a disease in the world, I'm the kind of person who think I got it. If it's kidneys, I got it. In my mind, I got every disease in the world. If you understand where I'm coming from, I'll explain it. So if you're the kind of person like me, when you're unhappy, you think every disease you got it. You sick. If they do AIDS or HIV, you're like, oh my God, I'm sick. But it's not funny, because the doctors would let me back in. They was like, there's nothing wrong with you. But the thing is, in my mind, something's wrong. So let me tell you what I did. Me being the type of person I am, I went and bought HIV. I'm not even fucking. I bought an HIV AIDS kit. It was only one way I could get this, because I guess the doctors are sick of me. Stop coming here for this shit. There's nothing wrong. You ain't. I've been tested. They did the blood test, and they're sick of me. I get it. But since you don't want to see me, I'm going to see other people. I'm going to get my own shit. So I went to go see to do an ACEs. And I've done it before. Matter of fact, let me show you. This is embarrassing, but I don't know. But so people be look. I be getting more and more like bitch. How many tests? There's something wrong with me. I keep getting more and more. This is called the E test. It's the oral thing. You put in your mouth and it shows whether you're negative or positive and stuff. And I keep getting it. And remind you, I ain't even fucking. I talk a lot of shit, but trust me. And I don't fuck without protection, but I just always think I'm sick. Maybe because I'm stressed out. Maybe. I might be a little stressed out. And when I'm stressed out, this is a DNA from my mother. When I'm stressed out, I'm sick. And in my days, I'm thinking I got cancer, leukemia. I just keep getting tests. And it's hey Miss what's that? Oh, Anna Biswell. What's up, Anna? I mean, I be stressed out. Well, at least I get it tested, which is crazy. It's a shame when the doctors don't want to see because they keep telling you. Let me see. Kick that shit. Or kick out corn. Expeditiously. Hey, Miss Anna. What's up, boo? But that's the thing. Oh, God, this man. It's over some man want to talk. I'm not even interested. I'm just over it. Hi, sweetie. The fuck you mean? You know what's sad? When I'm in a situation I can't even call a man to help me. That's so fucked up. How are you? Let me see. I can't see it. I think it says Jose. Or what? Oh, Jose. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, bonito? Somebody, okay. Okay. Oh, Lord, somebody put somebody on timeout. How are you, Papa Chico? Let me see. Oh, is that Marwan? No, that's not Marwan. Is that Marwan? No. Your word so worthy is all right. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, Jose. Exactly. Thank you. My sisters be having my back. Thank God for y'all. You're like, bitch in the struggle. I'm literally in the struggle, but I want to make y'all proud, but clearly it ain't gonna happen no time soon. Right, Miss Ann? What's up, Mom? Excuse me. It wouldn't be if it was a blooming old. But I don't know. So I went and applied for disability. They was like, anyway. This world is crazy, so. They're like, oh my God. That's not brave. That's a goddamn way. My lucky star is that bitch has on a wig. Let me tell you something. So when I was doing that little job I was doing, by me being cheap. I know some of you say that's nasty. So I was doing it when I was driving. I found this in the car. And I'm so damn cheap. Instead of me throwing it away, I kept it. I know you may say, well, Raven, you don't need to keep everything. Stop being a hoarder. And this is what I do for my skin, which is crazy. So when my skin is too oily, oh damn. Why is this glue on my hand? When my skin is too oily, I take some powder. Can you see that? And I take powder. I know you like, bitch, you put shit on your face so it could be oily. Now you're trying to show me how you taking it off. Because I'm crazy. I'm the new cookie tookie. Get off. That's stupid. Okay. I put too much. I put too much. I'm so damn. I'm a Gemini. My birthday coming up, y'all. My birthday is Tuesday. I probably won't be online because it's the worst day of my fucking life, but and I definitely won't be online because I won't be. Then again, you know I'm a Gemini. It's 10 of us, but only count 2. And if I do come on live, I have a bottle of vodka. Well, I'm going to get a bottle of vodka, something real strong, and I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna get sick because I know it's gonna rip my insides up because I shouldn't be drinking it. But I'm gonna feel good as it's going down. I'll be singing stuff. I feel good. I'll be drinking that. And of course, the next day I'm gonna be depressed as hell because vodka makes you depressed. You know, so thank you. Let me get my glass. Evelyn, have you guys here, men who want to party, dance, beautiful girl, but found out she was a ghost. Never heard of that one, Evelyn. I hope you have a birthday. Thank you, 100%. Happy birthday. It's not yet, y'all. Enjoy yourself. You deserve. Thank you, 100%. I'm from Jersey. Don't rush my birthday. I may be on the street. Let me stop. Don't rush my birthday. That's the day my mother wished I never had. She should have put me in the bathtub and drowned me. Because clearly she wasn't happy with what God sent her. She just drowned me in the tub. And I would have never known nothing. I'm still upset behind Brian Midnight and his son. His son wanted his father to see him one day before he died. And his father didn't come see him. He said, all I want to do is see my father before I die. And he died from cancer. Sad. Are you from Atlantic City? Okay, Jose. I see you, Papa Chulu. Como estás, bonito? You drive? Are you a part of the Goya beans? Goya. Oh, Goya. You like them Goya beans? Let me see. Take care of yourself. God bless you and your family. Keep doing what makes you happy. Thank you, Jose. Evelina, when I'm dying, I don't want anyone around me crying. That's the thing. Well, when I die, nobody's gonna be around me because everybody dead. I told you y'all gonna see in the news they found my body because nobody comes around to see me unless my life changes, unless I find somebody who wants to be with me. Then again, it still may not be safe because he might be the kind of man be whipping my ass or try to anyway. If I could find somebody, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be negative, but I don't know. I think only a certain type of people get lucky that they can find something that they love. Because there's so many people out here. But then again, when I think about Sierra and Russell Wilson, that gives me hope. But there's so many beautiful girls out here who are single. And Vivica Fox, Lala Anthony, these girls are beautiful. And they're alone. So what the hell make you think I'm gonna find somebody? These girls are beautiful and they got money. They ain't get kicked out. So they definitely going, life is great for them, but shit. And there's the ones like me that's on the sideline. They get beat the fuck up and dogged out and punished. But anyway, I still wake up the next day and keep acting like I'm delusional as fuck. Don't have nothing to offer. Exactly 100%. Take care. Thank you, Rocky. Rocky, honey. Exactly 100%. But what can you do? Do anybody smoke weed? Anybody smoke weed? Oh, you smoke weed? Okay. Exactly. I don't smoke weed though. I don't smoke weed. Nope. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a wino. That's all I am is a wino. And that's always maybe I shouldn't drink wine because I become a wine and a wino. You're always whining. Let me see. Okay, let me get my glasses. I want to help with my ADHD. Okay. Love don't pay. Exactly. S-Child, you're so funny. You're right, though. Compliments don't pay. Exactly, 100%. That's why I love my sisters. They're like, bitch, that ain't doing nothing. You know what? I'm going to have to refill this with a little bit of wine. It's a little bit of wine. But, yeah. I think. Looks nothing what to do. You know what's funny? I don't even know what today's date was. I be waking up When your mind is stolen from you, you don't be knowing. I thought today was Monday. I'll be knowing what the dates are. My brain is gone. I can't remember shit. But I do know what a wine is. Jose, you can drink your wine. You can smoke your weed. And I've been on the other side of the bed drinking my wine. So this guy was talking to who tells me he wanted to be with me. He wanted to move in with him. He's also moved on with somebody else. And so I was talking to him live. And his sister said, "Who's that?" He said, "One of my girlfriends." "I'm one of your girlfriends." Okay. But he was telling me that he wanted to live with me, he wanted me to be with him, that he was faithful. He says it right on live in front of me. This is one of them. One of them means there's a few. And this man that sit up here calling my phone at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning just told me that I'm one of them. And I was all, you know how you get that whole fake thing in your mind, you be believing. Maybe I'm wrong this time. Then you find out that you was right again. Damn it. You like I'm right again, damn. You ever want to be wrong? Like you want to be wrong sometimes. Like I don't have to be right. But you're right again. So the dream is once again gone. I'm not glamorous enough. I'm not light enough. I'm not dark enough. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I found somebody who don't judge me. Here's my baby. He don't judge me at all. I love you. I love you too. I used to cry myself to sleep at night, but bell was off before it came. I thought love had to hurt to turn out right, but now it's here. It's not the same. It's not the same. It fills me up. That's it. It gives me love. When I die, I want to lay right next to them. When I die, by the way I'm going, I'm just going to follow them. I don't think I could ever go request. Let me see. Somebody's saying something. Wait a minute. I'm with my glasses on because I'm blind as a bat. No, it's Burgundy. Falona. Falona. I love the bottom. Thank you, Miss Anna. Girl, the juice. Exactly. You know, I started out with 2 bottles. Not now, but a few weeks ago, once upon a time when I had a job. But I know I shouldn't share this with y'all because I know it's negative. You like a bitch. I want to be one of people that stay drunk. You ever hear them? They drink so much you can smell the liquor coming through their skin. I just want to stay drunk. I want to get up in the morning, have a drink. When I'm starting to sober up, have another drink. I want to stay drunk. That's my goal in life. That's my 5-year plan. A drink. I just want to have a drink. Because the world seems so beautiful. Everything is so wonderful. And suddenly, it's hard to breathe. Now and then, I get insecure. There's so much pain. It's such a shame. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can bring us down. That's all I want. I just want a man with a biggie bag, coupon. Here I go, George, Evelina. Here I go. Child. I want a man with a biggie bag coupon and a no, what's that called? A never ending coupon for biggie bag. It's something about that damn biggie bag. My friend introduced me to the biggie bag ever since then. I was like, wait a minute. So you trying to tell me I get a cheeseburger, nuggets, and french fries and a drink for $4? I was like, oh, I gotta see this for myself. I ordered, I was like, oh, there's gotta be a mistake, but I'm gonna take advantage of this. It's the first time I've ordered lunch, because I was ordered pizza before. They was like, why don't you get the biggie bag? I said, I can't afford it. So they was like, no, they're pretty cheap. So I popped up, I was like, they said, here comes Miss Biggie Bag. I was like, yes, I want a biggie bag. That's what this guy told me. He said, I like to take out the dinner. I said, take me to Wendy's. He said, that's not going to take me to Wendy's. I want a biggie bag. He's like, oh Lord, this bitch is not a 5-star restaurant. No, I won't give a fuck about it. Give me a biggie bag. So that's what I told him. I was like, that's all I want. It's a biggie bag. That's all I want. I just want something that I could just eat and enjoy it. That's all. Some people want a lot of things, some people don't. That's it, Juan. Jose. I just like, it's just the little things that mean a lot for me. Especially when I'm with them late nights and you've been drinking and stuff, and be fucking a White Castle hamburgers up, the Wendy's. But you know what I found out in this area? They charge way more money. They charge way more money in my area than they do in other areas. They charge way more money. They charge way more money. And I went to Wendy's trying to get me a biggie bag. I was like, wait a minute now. This shit says $7. She said, oh no, it's a different price everywhere. No. No. Because when I was in Linden, you only charge $5. But over here, you charging $2 more. I say, I ain't never come over here. Yeah, I'm greedy. You know what else I found out? I found that McDonald's have a biggie bag too. It's not called biggie bag, but I think it's called something. I was like, where have I been? I know I'm cheap as hell, but I'm like, you know what else I found out? That ShopRite cooks chicken. So you already know. Chicken. I'm like, oh my God, this chicken is cooked. A whole damn chicken. I had to get I get a piece of chicken, 20 damn dollars. There's a whole fucking chicken in my bag for $7.99. You should have saw my face. I was like, I did ever since I found out that Shawray served food cooked. There's a look in that bitch again. Absolutely. Exactly. Me too, Jose. I don't eat McDonald's. I like when they both. Listen, don't make a difference to me. As long as it tastes good, I'm down with it. Spicy nuggets. Spicy nuggets in front. Yes. Okay, as child, you up on it. The thing is, I like the I like the honey mustard. I like the honey mustard and also like the honey mustard. I like the mint frosty. Is that the mint frosty or the chocolate frosty? When I tell you good, oh my god. It tastes so good. It tastes so good. Especially when you're hungry. Because ever since I ordered from the Chinese restaurant and that man told me it was $10, I was like, for french fries and some chicken, no way in here. I said, you never gonna see me again. But I'm cheap. I'm cheap though. Even when guys want to take me out, I'm like, I'm not, I'm cheap. I don't do all the, it's just food for me. You're gonna put it in one end, it's gonna be coming out the other end. So I'm not spending money on a bunch of food. Let me tell you, I was seeing this one guy. He told me about this food it's called Chipotle. I've never heard of no damn Chipotle in my life. He said, you never had Chipotle? I was like, no, what the hell is Chipotle? So he was like, I'm gonna order some Patrole. I was like, all these beans. Now if you're a person with the beans experience, I mean, I'm greedy, but when I see beans, I'm like, danger, danger. Orange frost. Oh, orange frost. Okay, I ain't never seen that one. The orange frost. Okay. I never seen that one. Chipotle is there. But he bought me Chipotle and we ate some and it was good though. Not that it takes much to convince me of food because I'm greedy as hell. I'm like a dog. You can kick it on the floor and run. Because I love some good food. I love to eat. This guy asked me, said, can you cook? I said, I hope so. Now, I haven't cooked for him. The last time I cooked for this guy, I cooked for this guy, skip in the morning, fix some breakfast in the morning. I won't do that shit again. Yeah, I cook for a few people. Definitely out of character. But I cooked for my ex that I was with for 2 months. That accidentally he hit the top of my car. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. And this guy was real old. He looks like Mr. T. He hated that. I cooked for him. Never again. But you never know. Maybe somebody will change your mind. They always say a dick can make you change your mind if it's good. Hey, McBreezy, what's up, boo? I'm sitting in a dilemma. This bitch is acting like ain't nothing happened. I act like my whole world is just going great and I'm fucking in the dilemma. But you know what? I don't even care. Putting hunger, talking. Oh, yes. Hey, boo. How are you, boo? And McBreezy. You know what else I like? Well, I guess it's a little outdated. Remember, it's that Burger King used to have the big burgers. I think it's called Geno's, the Geno's Whopper. I know I'm aging, y'all. Y'all like, bitch, I never knew. The Geno's bar we used to have inside the Geno Giant. They called Geno. It was like a hamburger that had a lot of meat. Listen to me. It was this big, and we bite into it. The back opens up, and all the meat and the tomatoes and lettuce falls out. Oh, all you feel is juice running down your face. You got that was good. But you know what else I like, which I can't have, which I shouldn't have, is bacon. I told you about that before. Bacon. Where's the you me at? Bacon. Remember bacon? The end part when it's real big and the ends is big. You can bite into it. I got high blood pressure, so I can't do it now. But I used to pick up bacon and fry it, put it in the microwave and cook bacon. You didn't even have to know how to cook it. I put bacon on. I used to cook bacon with, like, get some lettuce and tomatoes. I cooked the bacon, and I would eat it like potato chips. When I tell you it tastes good, you're like, bitch, you eat anything. We put it on the floor and kick it to you. Absolutely. But also, like, remember Tang? Oh, steak. I ain't had no steak in a long time. I ain't having no steak in a long, let me see. I ain't no steak in a long time. I miss it. Exactly. Me too, Jose. I had a boyfriend named Jose. He cheated on me 5 times. He was homeless when I met him. He was homeless. I bought him money on the street, and I set him up his own. He had a job. His name was Jose, and he was homeless. He lived on the streets. I took him off the streets. I cleaned his little ass up, and guess what happened? Everybody looked good to him, but nobody took him off the streets until I did. And guess what he did? He moved forward with them. And I wasn't a good person when I found out because I overreacted. Somehow my fist hit his face, and I shouldn't. First of all, I went doing that. But we made up and said, he's like, I felt bad because he's like the only guy I ever been with that made me laugh. He used to make me laugh he was the funniest guy in my life. I just was so in love with him. He was just funny. He would crack jokes all the time. He was funny. He used to act like, you ever see Marlon Wayne? He's had me laugh. He's the only guy I've ever been with that makes me laugh. He'd do anything to make you laugh. I'd be like, I was so crazy about him. But every time I turned around, there was another girl. I was like, damn, what am I doing wrong? I took you off the street. I cleaned you up. Everybody was like, your skin is, every time the skin looks good. His lips wasn't purple no more. They was pink. I cleaned his little ass up, and he started looking for other bitches. He was dressed to kill. I cleaned and when I tell you I cleaned him up, he was cute. I cleaned his ass up, and child, every time I turned around, there was another bitch. I was like, and then he would get mad at me and would push me against the wall. I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating. And the bitch was standing right there. But you tired of me accusing you of cheating. But she's right here. She's standing literally right here. He said, I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating. I'm tired of this. Okay. I loved him so much, but, McBreezy. Yes, McBreezy. You can't raise him. That's true. You should hit him with how. No, I don't do that. I really love him. Raven is the right cash. Raven, is that the right cash app? You funny. Yes, it's the right cash app. That's why I love y'all. But it's funny because I loved him so much. I think, you know why I liked him so much? Because he really made me laugh. I love a man that's funny. I love a man that makes you laugh. When I first met him, he walked up to me when he was on the street because he was homeless. He used to live on the train. And I was in New York, and I went over there, and remember it was September. It was September the 8th. I met him. And when I met him, I walked past him. He said, "Can you give me some coffee?" I didn't hear. I'm like, I don't know this person. This is New York. I don't know you. He was like, so when I went back, he was like, "Oh, so you didn't get me no coffee. Oh, so I asked you to get me a coffee, and you didn't pick me up no coffee." And I'm like, I don't even know you. He's like, "Oh, so you don't get." So I'm like, okay, here we go. I said, all I want to do is come out. So he's like, "Thank you, anyway, thank you, Angel." Space, your name is Angel. And so he says to me, "So you didn't want to give me no coffee, right? You didn't want me to go." Now he's walking to me. He's like, "So you didn't want me to get no coffee, right?" So I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna hit me. So let me get ready. So you gotta pose yourself up, because I always say don't mess with the child abuse children, because we fight back. And he got up to me. He was like, I looked at him, and I'm standing against the wall, and I'm looking at him. He's like, "Oh, so you can get no home." Then he started acting really gay, which is funny to me. It's, some people find it offensive, but I thought it was funny. He's like, "Oh, so you don't get no home." He started doing all this stuff. And I started laughing. I was like, oh my God. This man will do anything to make you laugh. He would do anything. When I tell you I was crazy about him, he was the kind of person that when I saw him, I knew something good was coming. You know what I mean? So you be happy. I was so happy with him, but evidently, but we did meet talk. We talked afterwards. He was like, "You know what? I'm sorry." He said, "You tried everything to help me." I was like, "Yeah, but 5 girls." And it's funny because I still wouldn't leave him. He cheated me with 5 girls, and I still wouldn't leave. It got so bad that I came to see him, and I tried to get in his apartment, but the door was locked. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking he's with another girl. So I'm sitting back. I'm like, okay, so here's another night cheat. I've done everything I could, so clearly we're still not past the cheating phase. So I'm sitting there like this. I got him White Castles in my hand. I bought him some food to eat and stuff. It's funny. And so I'm standing leaning against the wall. Your heart breaks and you know what's happening, but your heart is breaking, but you're like, okay. Say you quiet because you're taking it all in, but you can't start crying because you know you're gonna start crying. So I'm like standing against the wall, and I'm just like, my head is down because I can't believe what I'm going through again, and I can't share with nobody because everybody gonna call you stupid. Excuse me. So everybody gonna call you stupid. Well, he showed you what it was before, so don't be so stupid. Okay. So I'm standing against the wall. Then I hear this couple coming in. They laughing. I mean, they laugh all the way down the street. They laughing. They phoning each other, hugging each other. And I'm leaning against the wall. I'm waiting. I said, whoever this couple is, they coming in. So I'm gonna open the door. When they open the door, I'm gonna come inside. So they walk up to the door, and the girl takes her arm. She puts it around him. She's holding him. He's laughing. And I said, "Jose." He said, "Oh shit." I never forget it. He said, "Oh shit." I was like, "Jose." He said, "Oh shit." And turned around, and then she said, "Tell tell her I'm a real girl." He's like, "She's not gonna believe that shit." I said, "Y'all ain't fucking." I said, "Get in my car." She said, he said, "Don't get in the car." Don't. I said, get in my car. He's like, "No, no, what are you gonna do to her? What are you gonna do to her?" He had on this powder blue shirt. I bought him this powder blue sweater. He had the powder blue hat. And remind you, he wore all the shit I bought him. He looked the cutest hell. But it was already fine, but when I dressed little ass up, I could take a pity and make it shine. So he looked cute. So everything I bought him, the shoes, the pants, the sweater, the hat, he had on to go get a girl. So I told her, "Get in the car." And she was like, please don't hit me. I said, get in the car. Get in the car. He was like, no, 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 don't get in the car. Don't get in the car. He's going crazy. He's screaming like, don't get in the car. Don't get in the car. I said, get in the car. At this time, I said, with my 10 boots, I said, get in the car. I had on my army jacket. I said, get in the car. She was like, please don't hit me. Please don't. I said, you got to get in the car. And the thing is, it sounds crazy now that I realize that sounds a little crazy. But the thing is, she got in my car. He's screaming, telling her, don't get in the car. He's pushing me. And he tells me, I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating. I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating on you. I'm like, she's standing right. He said, I'm tired. So he's pushing me. He's pushing me. He said, I'm tired of you. You keep accusing me of cheating. Like she's right here, literally. He said, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. He's screaming. He was a crybaby. He was so, he could cry at this wrap up of dime. He just started crying. And I met him 9/11. And 9/11, the damn the buildings fell down. I'll never forget it clearly because, you know. And he's crying. And then I said, here's something for you since you like to cheat. And I punched him in the face, which I shouldn't have done because, first of all, I think they call it domestic dispute. But at the right wrong frame of mind, if he would just let me go, I wouldn't. But when I hit him, all I saw was blood everywhere. All the powder blue shirt he had, all the blood was everywhere. And I had only hit him one time, but it busted his nose, his eye was swelled up. He said, he was so dramatic. He said, oh, my face. So I got her in the car. She was like, please don't hit me. Please don't. I said, no. I said, no. And then me, like a dum-dum. She needed money to go home back to New York. So I gave her money to go home. I know it's crazy, but I gave her money so she could get home safely, which is crazy. I didn't want nothing to happen to her. So I gave her money so she could get home safely, gave her money, catch the train. She's like, thank you, thank you. I said, don't come back around here again. And then he's running my phone. He said, what did you do to her? What did you do to her? So I'm just this evil person. She got on a train. She went back to New York. And remind you, I really loved him. He robbed me. He robbed me. He just did me dirty. It's funny. It's funny because he robbed me and stuff. I would let him hold my pocketbook when I was doing. He would go through my pocketbook and take money out. And I go through my pocketbook and I'm looking for it. My money is already gone. And I said, Jose, where's my money? He said, I ain't seen it. Jose, you owe my money. I said, it was $80 in my wallet. Where is it? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. Why do you think I did anything with it? I said, Jose, where's my money? He said, I don't got your money. I said, I was ruthless. I must say it once again, I was wrong. I said, take all your clothes off right now. I said, strip naked. So he was like, he was so dramatic. And he took his clothes off, everything off, and he took the money and threw it between his legs and put his foot on it. And listen, I caught it. I was like, yo. And then I started swinging on him again. I got my money. That's the only reason why we broke up, though. He couldn't stop cheating. He just wouldn't stop. Every time I turned around, it was another girl. And he kept accusing me. Of telling him he's cheating. But the girl be standing right there. He'd be like, I'm tired of you. I'm like, she's standing right. I can understand you accusing somebody of cheating, getting accused, and a person, but she be standing. Let me tell you how he really got me. I was in New York, and I never knew people did this because I was green. I was not the person I am now. I'm all fucked up now. But back then, I met him. After that, oh yeah, he did the whole silly stuff, and I said, I'm about to go home. He was like, where you live? I said, Jersey. So he said, okay, I'm about to go home. He said, I know you ain't come home with me. I don't know you. So he got on. I've never seen this before in my life. And due to the fact that I think he kind of knows that I have a good heart, He got on the ground. He started praying. He said, please don't leave me. I was like, oh my God. I think he knew how to work me. When he got on the ground, he put his hands up and said, please. I was like, oh my God. And of course, I couldn't leave him. He knew how, when I tell you he knew how to work me, he only needed a few minutes. I've never seen a person get on the ground and beg you to not leave them. And me as a person, I couldn't do it. I couldn't leave them. And remind you, I had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend. And the funny thing is, my boyfriend didn't allow me to touch him. That's why it was easy for Jose to come straight in. My boyfriend didn't want me. My boyfriend said he went through something that he didn't like me to touch him. We was in the car, I couldn't touch. Everything about me, I couldn't touch him. And the thing is, the reason why I never left him is because I was happy that somebody didn't leave me. So sometimes you have to take the good with the bad. And people say, how could you be with somebody for 10 years and never touch them? I said, well, you don't like that. I didn't kiss him. I couldn't touch him. And he didn't like it. So I didn't do it. But he's the first guy who ever gave me his whole paycheck. I never knew that existed. So when he moved in, I met him in a club. And he was like, he liked me. He looks like Tony Terry. He has the light eyes and everything. But both of them are fine. Both of them are fine. And it was so weird because I was wrong, because I shouldn't have cheated, because he didn't allow me, but Jose kissed me. I haven't been kissed in 10 years. You ever see what's that called, like the sword in the rock? He kissed me. He just kissed me, and I was like, I was done. I haven't been kissed in 10 years. And I was like, Jose worked me so good. It's almost like he knew how to work me. I was almost like a plant for him, because when I tell you everything he hit, every point, he got my heart. I got him a job. I have a job working in the lawyer's office. I took that man's life and changed it around. He was homeless. I lied on the application, the resume. We put a resume together, a whole fake resume. We put the whole shit together. I created this whole thing. How he was in college. He couldn't read. It was a lot of shit. But I lied and had to help him. And he couldn't speak a lot of English. So we worked on that. He couldn't spell. He could spell anything now. When I tell you I took this man straight out the gutter and I turned into this king, he was like, shit, you can go. But in the end, he came to me, he was like, he said, I did you dirty. He said, I've never had nobody have my back like you. You didn't deserve what I did to you. He said, he was like, I want to be with you. He said, I'm going to be me now. He said, I would change. I've changed. But he moved all the way to Georgia. He has a new girlfriend, a wife, whatever. But the kids that he thought he had, it wasn't his. He took a DNA, found out the girl who had a baby wasn't his baby. So, of course, you want your old flunky back. But I was like, and I'd be thinking about that. I was like, I should just sit for him, but I need you to love me as much as I love you. But he couldn't do it. He has a horse spirit. That dick belonged to everybody. And he was amazing. But he's the only guy I have that will cry. He will cry. When I tell you this man will work me, he had me just like the palm of his hand. He knew how to. All he had to do was start crying. I said, okay. He would get what he wanted. And then in the end, we ended up breaking up. But my ex-boyfriend, it's funny because we were together for 10 years. And I cheated, of course. The thing is, my ex-boyfriend didn't allow me to touch him. There was no affection. There was nothing. And I stayed because I never had nobody give me their whole paycheck. And I never had that. So a person that don't have family, it was a positive experience for them. I have my back. And he told me, said, you with him? Because I told him, I was like, he said, you want to be with him, but he's going to look good to everybody but you, which was true. It was very true. But if my ex would have just gave me some affection, he wouldn't have been there. But I would never do that to myself again. If I want somebody to love me, I would never say, I'll take whatever you got, if it's not even love. And I stayed with him. But Jose came in, Jose just swiped sleep. And I don't even talk about my ex. Even now, because there's nothing to tell y'all. He didn't allow it. So my whole affection was with Jose. My whole affection wasn't with him because we didn't have that type of experience. He liked to have sex, of course, when, he was one of those people that was, anyway. But Jose was totally different. Jose was funny. Jose was all levels of everything. He was funny, but he was just couldn't keep his dick to himself. But when I tell you that man made me laugh, he's the only guy I've ever been with that when you see him come to the door, you just start smiling because you know he's gonna do something crazy. When I tell you he made me so happy, but he just couldn't stop cheating. And every time I turned around, there was another girl. There was another girl. There was another girl. I was like, damn. All these years you couldn't find nobody. You found me. Now everybody look good to you. Okay. And then, see. But, but he loves some weed. But I really didn't like him smoking weed, but I didn't care. I just want to be happy. But that was that. It was weird though. I mean, he just kept cheating. He was about to cheat on me with another girl who had AIDS. I said, she has AIDS, right? He's like, no, I know that. I was like, Jose, can you please keep your dick in your pants? Like, come on. You about to give me some shit. Because I know you fucking without protection. He just looked at me. It just was a girl, another girl, another girl. I was like, damn. He just ain't gonna stop. That dick belonged to everybody. Like this guy, remember I met this guy that was a porn star? He called me a selfish bitch because I just wanted to be with him. He was like, don't tell me you just want to keep the dick to yourself, you selfish bitch. But I meet men from hell. There is a thing for me for meeting men from hell. I met this guy when I was coming from work from New York. I met him when I was leaving out. He's like, who is you? And then all of a sudden, we started talking. He was funny. I learned something about me, which I like people who make me laugh. So he made me laugh. I was all in. Then he took me to the porn shop. He was like, this is one of my movies. I said, a movie? I'm like in a porn store? Okay. I don't. Show me your movie, because I'm at this point. I'm like, okay. So we go in the porn store, and then he showed me a movie he's in. I said, okay. I said, I could deal with it. I don't care. I like you. So he was like, he grabbed my hand. He was holding me. He was like, I really like you. So we go to the bar. We get there and stuff. I'm like, okay. You take it all in. I'm taking all this in. So I'm like, I'm taking it in. I feel good, but kind of still watching you. So we go to the bar and stuff. We sit down, order a drink. He said, have a drink. So we having a drink. Sitting at the bar. His phone rings. He says, hello. So I'm, me, I'm, what do they call it? Ear hustling. So I'm listening to the conversation. So he goes, okay. He says, okay. He said, you know the price? The person said it's $200. So I'm like, price? Okay, he's a drug dealer. He's got to be some drug. So he gets off the phone. He said, listen, babe, have a couple of drinks. He said, I'm going to come back in a minute. I got to bust this out. I said, what you about to do? He said, I'm about to fuck this this, I don't know who he's fucking. I have to fuck this nigga real quick and I'll be back. I said, you about to go fuck somebody. I've never heard nobody do this. I never knew this existed. I was like, he said, yeah. I said, so I thought you wanted to be with me. He was like, I do want to be with you. He said, oh, don't tell me you a selfish bitch. You want to keep the dick to yourself? So, oh, oh. He said, you a selfish bitch. I was like, okay. Okay. When I tell you he got pissed off, I was like, okay. He said, oh, I can't believe. When I tell you he didn't like me no more after that, in fact, he said he don't know me. We seen each other, he said, I don't know you. Okay. That's just crazy. But you know what? It made me to the bitch I am now. Exactly, but I'm really, he was funny though. What Leah like? Love your story. What year was this? It was years ago. This when I was in my gullible stages. That's when I believed in love because when Hosanna met what's it 9/11 when the twin towers was attacked. I was right down there when it happened. I was right. In fact, when I tell you they blew up the Twin Towers, I went down there on the same street. Right across the street was all the debris. And when I tell you, you could feel the spirits of the dead body moving, I could feel the spirits from the building and the debris. You could feel that spirit. That's how it was so strong. And I guess by me, a person that's like me, I could feel the bodies. I could feel everything. I could feel everything. It was like walking into. I'm gonna describe. It's almost like walking into, like you could feel the energy of it. But I could feel everything. And I never forget the building was pieces and parts, and I could feel everything. I could feel everything. It was so strong, and the smell, it was just unbelievable. And it's funny because after we to be together, the two Twin Towers blew up. Well, not blew up, it was attacked. I was like, this must be a sign, but and my ex lived in New York, and when it blew up, when I blew up, I called him on the phone. I said, the Twin Towers are on fire. I need you to. He answered. This is one thing my ex did. He never answered the phone. For once, he answered the phone. And I said, oh my God, you picked the phone up. So he picked the phone up. And I was like, thank God you answered the phone. The Twin Towers are on fire. I need you to get out of there. He said, the Twin Towers are, yeah. Because he didn't know it was on fire. So I was like, it's on fire. You need to get out the Twin Towers because something's going on. And then I kept saying more smoke. One of them was smoking, but the other one was not smoking yet, but it was smoking. That means they already crashed. I didn't know if they crashed. I knew it was being attacked. I thought it was somebody burning something. I wasn't sure it was a fire. I didn't know it was being attacked. So I called him. I told him he answered. For the first time he answered the phone, I told him something going on. Then all of a sudden, we were talking. Then the phones went dead. Then the building collapsed. I was like, I went crazy. When I tell you I lost my mind, I was crying. Everybody in my family was calling me up. They was like, what's going on? I was crying. I was about to drive my car straight through the Holland Tunnel. I was like, I'll go get him. I have to get him. I was hysterical. I lost my mind. I was going to drive my car straight so they said they're going to shoot you because they don't know if you're part of the whole. I said, I have to get him. I'm coming through. I'm going to drive. They was like, no. So I started my car up. And you know somebody stop you and you still hurt. Like I can't leave him here. In my mind, I couldn't leave him. I couldn't leave him. So I'm sitting, my car is running. My mind's going. I go inside my house. I'm looking at all his clothes and I'm losing. My mother called me. She was like, what's going on? Because the Twin Towers are being attacked. My friends called me and said, what's going on? Are you okay? I was like, I'm screaming, I'm crying. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. And then the phones went dead. Dead. The towers, the antennas, everything went dead. So I couldn't contact nobody from the phone. I couldn't call him. Everything was dead. So at this point, I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh my God, something happened. Is he dead? Is he still alive? And it's funny because when you're going through this, you're looking at their clothes, you look at their shoes, their sneakers. It looks totally different when you think they're dead. So I'm standing up there and I'm just in shock. I'm in pure shock because I cannot believe this is happening. And guess who calls me? Jose. He gets through. He was like, are you okay? I said, I'm crying to him. He was like, are you okay? He said, you want me to come out there? I was like, he said, well, you out there by yourself. I need to come out there to be with you. And then I said, no. And then my ex never called me. Jose called me, and Jose found a way to get to me. He found a way to get to me. When I tell you he went through any train, bus, anything I do, he wanted to get there because he didn't want to be by myself. My ex went on with his family. My ex didn't contact me till almost a week later. Jose was already there. And I couldn't understand how come my ex didn't. I mean, I already knew our situation because it definitely was not. Um, I don't know. It was weird, but he stayed with his family because he wanted. He's like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die with my family. You know, I love my family. So I was like, okay, well, I guess you don't love me because you definitely not coming to check up on me to make sure I'm okay mentally. Well, I'm going crazy over here. You ain't even bothered. So Jose came over and everything, and Jose was there. He was there through the whole thing, and I was like, when I tell you brownie points, I knew at that point I want my ex, my love at the time. I said, I want to be with you. Because for you to say you want to be with your family, I thought I was family. I guess I'm not. He was like, oh, don't see it that way. Don't see it that way. I mean, shit, the answer's right in front of me. I'm not, you know, I understand, but that's your family, but shit, I thought I was family, because so clearly I'm not. And at that point, I didn't want to be with him no more. I didn't want to be with him because I was like, this is what, you don't hug me, you don't kiss me, I can't touch you. Here come Jose, broke his hell, homeless. He giving me everything for free that I don't even have to ask him. He ain't got no money, of course he's homeless, but here comes a man that has nothing that's giving me everything. And all that I wanted from him was this heart. Jose gave it to me, but he also gave me a lot of women. And I was like, but even though he did what he did, and it's funny because on my channel I've never talked about the guy I was with for 10 years because I have nothing to say. It was nothing there. I can't share how much we was in love. I can't share how much we spent time together. Only I could share with people was I would take him to New York. Because that's what he wanted me to do. Take him to the picnics. I would take him to other places. But what I found out, what she told my ex was, he was like he had a boyfriend. So I know he had a boyfriend. My ex girlfriend, she was like all this time. She said you was right about what you said about him. She said he had a boyfriend all the time. I was like, okay, okay, whatever. So after that, I learned the hard way. But that shit, it didn't even bother. It's sad when you with somebody for 10 years and it don't even bother you that y'all broke up. Because the thing is, you didn't bond, you couldn't hug him, you couldn't kiss. All the rules of love was not any affection. He didn't allow it. Then give me this excuse, well, I was raped, child. Anything you could use so I wouldn't touch you. And the thing is, if that's how you feel, then what the fuck you want me for? He didn't want me to leave. I guess he was like, this one of them dumb bitches. But I really loved him. I'm loyal as hell, but Jose knocked it out the box. He gave me a kiss. And I was like, Just imagine not being kissed in 10 years. Jose kissed me, and I was like, oh, this is what kissing feels like. Granted, it probably was a kiss for a reason, but ever since then, I was been crazy about him, but he just couldn't keep his dick in his pants. What's your opinion on SEG winning the champion? Who is SEG? I don't know who the hell that is. But it's funny because we talked and stuff. He was like, I wish I didn't that. He's like, because my stupid ass. Here it is. He regretted it, but I was like, well, it's not a big deal. But we probably would have been together now. He just couldn't. He had a very friendly dick. He had a very friendly dick. Very friendly. His dick was very friendly. His dick was very friendly. I said, okay. But anyway, the man said, "Oop, I'm being talk." But it's funny because many times I thought about it, I was like, I should go get him, but it's like it's different when you love somebody and they don't love you that way. Sometimes you have to really take the message because even though I loved him that way, he didn't love me that way because it wasn't a problem losing me. And I wish it was a problem losing me, but it wasn't. That's why I left. But well, I didn't leave. He left me because, Anyway, but he regrets it. I regret it too, though. He was the most funniest person I ever met. That's one thing I like about a guy. When he's funny, he can make you laugh. I love them type of men that are funny. I definitely don't like the ones who like to be mean as hell. Because there's a lot of those mean as hell. Just disrespectful. Just disrespectful. But no feelings shown. Just a lot of abuse. And it's like, okay, why are you here? I don't want to be abused. You good. So anyway, let me get something. It's funny because my ex name was Juan Cortez. And Jose name was Jose Garcia. But Jose loves some weed. He loves some weed. That man was. I didn't care though. My thing is, if you like it, I love it. I don't give a shit. But I don't think I was drinking like heavy back. Yes, I was. I used to put a big old. I used to get the White Castle, the White Castle Gold Cup and put liquor in it. This, of course, this is a long time ago. This is a long time ago. That's when you used to drive differently. But, I don't know. But he's like the only one that made me laugh. But, I don't know. I meet men from hell. The last guy I talked to, his name was Herberto. These Spanish men they be around me. Roberto, Juan, Jose, um, what's the other one name? I know he probably watching too. Let me see if I can see his name. I'm trying to think of his name. His name was Juan though. His name was Juan too. The Juans be coming in. I don't get too many black guys. I always get Spanish people. I did give me the black guy though. He told me, he said, your skin is too dark. I thought you'd be light skinned. I said, okay. That's the one that kind of hurt me a little bit because I thought we was going to build a relationship, but he said my skin is too dark. He thought I was light skinned, so I'm like, you know what, whatever. Anyway. Excuse me. So my skin is too dark. Okay. So we don't do the caring about people. We don't do about the have each other's back. We worry about skin color. Yeah, that makes sense. So when you on your deathbed, you're like, oh no, your skin is too dark. I can't be with you. I mean, I can't. I don't want you to save me. Y'all be looking at the wrong thing. There's a thing, I don't know. Maybe it's changed. You never know. The world's changed a lot. This guy asked me I want to get this job where I'm going to be in a trailer. I want to be in a trailer by myself for hours. Do I like to drive cars country and stuff? I was thinking about that. I was like, you think I could be in the truck for hours? I think you could sleep in the truck and stuff. He's like, you could sleep in the truck and stuff. But I'm like, all I could think about with this type of job, I think of a murder mystery. Somebody comes in the truck, and here it is. I don't have no gun. And they beat me the fuck up. Take all my damn oodles and noodles. But that bitch should be locked. But if it's a man, let me stop. It's a man. But I don't know. I was like, it's perfect though, because that means I don't have to worry about living because I'll be living in my truck. And it'd probably be a big opportunity for me because I could just keep traveling. I don't have to be here anymore. I would go live in my truck. So, I don't know. I don't want no trouble though. I don't want to, listen, but I had to fill this whole application and stuff, so. But it was like, would you have a problem driving at night if you have to? I see I could drive at night. I didn't think I could, but I couldn't drive at night. But I found that you could have a job where you live on your truck. Your truck, you have your food, your miniature, your food. I guess the bathroom. Once I get adjusted, I don't know how to work it. But I don't know. It's definitely different. It's a whole new look, though. I probably travel really far in the truck and stuff, and I don't know. Probably get my ass killed. Anyway, that's it for Raven Spent Your Hour. But I've called a couple places and stuff. I applied for a couple of jobs and stuff. We're gonna see what happens. You know, I don't know. Anyway, how long have I been on here? I think I've been in for 2 hours. Let me see. S-Child, Evelina, 100%. Y'all quiet as hell. Jose, did I lose you? Um, hey, CR7. Hey, Jerry. See, I can read your names. I'm blind as a bat. It's not that I'm ignoring you, since I can't see your shit. Mm. Okay, everybody's got quiet. Y'all quiet. Y'all whole sleep. I would never look at this video because, anyway, I guess y'all done left me. Y'all probably went to sleep. Anyway, um, hey, Pinot, Gamey. Oh, you here? Okay. I thought y'all left me 100%. It's like, okay, you know. But my life is about to change this week or this month. I don't know if it's gonna be for the good. I hope it's for the good or for the bad. Guess I'll find out on it. I just be glad when my blessings come in, because Lord knows the curses have been overwhelming. I want a best friend. Is that much to ask? Because I want a best friend. Don't y'all want to come on live with me and I got a boyfriend in the background that's actually communicating with me? I would love to have a boyfriend. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I've been watching people get a boyfriend and stuff. And I'll be low-key jealous as hell, but I always pick the wrong damn one anyway. So, I don't know. Oh, it's only 6:30. I thought it was like 10 o'clock. I'm trying to make sure this thing is fixed right, so I don't knock it over. I knew it's gonna problem. I knew it was gonna pop it. It's funny because I woke up this morning and I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut all my hair off and have a bald head. But y'all be like, this bitch done going crazy. Because I be low key going crazy. Well, sort of low key. Hey, Jose. I be trying to make my head look small. It's like, this big ass M&M candy head. It's so weird because they put me on background check for Uber Eats, but it's like, yo, you already did a background check on me, so why are we doing this again? And why would you do it now when the rent is due? I should have been trying to get up a couple of dollars before my rent is due, but shit. I don't know how this going. I'm not gonna worry about it though, because you know what? I can't worry about it because whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know. So, but the reason why they're doing the background check because I wanted to start driving for. I wanted to drive for Uber, by the car service. But you know the weird thing about that? You know you could drive for Uber for the car service. So they have Uber Eats and they also have a car service. But let me tell you something about the car service. You can rent a car from Uber Eats, or I mean not Uber Eats. You can rent a car from Uber, where you pay the rental fee. Now let me tell y'all this. That's why they're doing a background check to see if, I mean, I guess if I have felonies or something, but if I have felonies, I could be in the White House because I could be the president. So that shit sounds stupid. You checking for background checks, but you got a whole felon sitting in the office. But that's another story. But you're checking for me for felons. But okay. So they're doing a background check. So if you want to drive for Uber, they give you these cars that's already in the lot, as far as electric cars or cars that they're willing to let you use. So they will give you a card, not give you, but charge you. It's $319 a week. So by Friday, if you ain't made $300, it has to go to the car. They have another car, which is $2,000 a week. So if you ain't make $2,000 within that week, you have to get out your pocket for that car. That other car, that's $3,000 a week. So how do you make money when you have to pay $3,000 and $2,000 or even $300 for a week? How do you make money? So if you have your own car, it'd be perfect, but my car is too old. So by me having an old car, I have to get another car. So I can't afford another car, clearly. And it's crazy though. But how are people supposed to make money if you try? Now I'm a little delusional or gullible, whatever one you want to put it. I'm thinking that they're gonna charge you like about, I'll say $150 or a week, or almost $200, the most. They said 350, then the rest was 2,000. I was like, okay, this is so. Remind you, you're driving, and you have to hope that you get customers that's gonna call you to get picked up. That's a lot of wishing. $2,000 is a lot to rent a car. That's a lot for me. And if I had a $2,000, what the hell I'm using it for? That's crazy to me. But I guess some people got it like that, but I don't. I don't have it like that. Cause $2,000, shit. But that's just you long digging them. That's crazy prices. How are people supposed to earn a living driving for you when you're charging that much money? That's crazy. Now, when I applied for this other spot, they sent me this notice said, your car is too old. Also, when I go outside to my car, there's a flyer on my car that says junk it. So they want to charge me. I mean, they want to pay me for me to take my car, and they want to take my car. They said I need to take it to the person with the sell it. They said I need to just junk it, a junk car. They call it a junk car. I'm like, why do you put a? You hurt my feelings. Come my car, the junk car. It's like, yeah, you could junk it. It's, and it reminds you, they put on my car every time. Your car is junk. I'm like, okay. Sure, I would love to have a beautiful car I could just drive, but that's not my story. Sorry. But they constantly I think they low key come to my block and they'll stick it on my car. They must just fly my car, junk car. And I would love to have a beautiful car. That's just not my story. A beautiful car, I have to pray to get inside of it. Like, Lord, please. Or a car to have a nasty attitude. When you have to talk whisper, because if you say something your car don't like, your car accuses you of showing off and say, oh, so you want to show off for people. When you get to the other spot, how you going to get home? It's like, oh, please, don't do this to me. How you going to get home, Raven? How you going to get home? Since you want to show off your friends, how you going to get home? You have to do it, you get your face cracked, you get quiet. So I don't say that about my car, because my car be low-key listening. So I know. He may be a junk car, but that bitch is me. Anyway, that's fine. This is my little ring. Anyway, thank you all for coming on. Hopefully things change and get better for me. I want things to get better. But my wants and my gets is two different things. In the meantime, I'll have a drink. Hey, Indio, what's up, boo? I'm trying to use all this up because I want to get rid of it. I don't like this stuff because you know why I don't like it? It turns my face orange. Like, it turns my face orange. And I have a cheaper one. I almost got rid of it. I dyed my hair blonde. And I shouldn't have. My poor skin. I'm sitting here with dye on my face. It's like blood is coming out my face. That's to let you know I'm stressed out. Who dyes their face? I mean, they dye their hair. And then I dye my eyebrows. And then look at this. But anyway. Okay. Thank you all for coming on live. I love you. And I appreciate you. Welcome aboard, Jose. Love you. Love to get more family members. Let me see. I'm blind as a bat. Pino. Thank you, Pino. How are you, sweetie? I like your name. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always looking for more family members. I love, so I don't have to be alone. I appreciate it. And I guess the saga continues. Well, tomorrow's Monday. I thought today was Monday, but that's because I'm stressed out. If I wasn't so stressed out, and I don't know what's gonna happen to me. And it's funny because I'm to the point I don't even care no more. But that's a whole nother story. But I'm a Gemini, which means I'm two-faced. That's only two they count. So June the 3rd is my birthday. I turned 98 years old. Had some generation pussy. Had some Alzheimer's pussy. Some bipolar pussy. Let me stop. So, yeah. So you have sex with me, you get an AARP card. Anyway, I'm also gonna go, y'all. I love you all. Evelina S. Child, of course. 100%, of course. Miss Moore, Miss Senior. Anna. I'm trying to remember y'all names without me looking because you know my memory is kaput. Um, and as soon as I sit down, remember shit. Um, 100% I said that. Evelyn, I said that. S. Childs, of course. All right, y'all. I love you all. And y'all have a good day and protect your spirit. If it don't feel right, don't watch it. Pinot, everybody. Protect your spirit because people out here trying to really hurt you and stuff, and so protect your spirit. Unfortunately, you get to watch my whole disaster life. I want to come on live one day and have a great story, but I'm like the never ending story. It's always something worse. Anyway, but you know they say God gives the strongest soldiers the toughest battles. Okay. Well, they battling me up. I'm getting hit here. Anyway, all right. I love you all. Be safe. Protect your spirit. I'm out to go.